Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, February the 24th, 2022. And today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 99, Deuteronomy 9, 1 through 5, and Acts 3, 11 through 16. I'm going to take a look at the text from Acts and talk about a man crippled since birth. So there's this guy that shows up every day at the temple, and he's just there to beg for alms, right? So every day, Acts tells us that he's carried in, and then at the end of the day, presumably, he's carried back out. And, you know, he was just a fixture of the place. He would, everybody knew that he was crippled. Everybody'd say, it tells us he was born crippled, so everybody just kind of knew who he was. And he didn't just show up that day. Like, he was probably like so used to seeing him there that it was not unusual to see him there. Nobody really noticed. But then they're utterly astonished because these two other guys, who they kind of knew about too, John and Peter, disciples of Jesus, show up. And the story that we get right before this section in Acts is where, he's begging for alms, and Peter's like, I don't have any money to give you, but what I have, I can. And he says, in the name of Jesus, arise and walk. Doing, oddly enough, the same thing that Jesus did when he was with them and that he told them they would be doing after he left. Surprise, surprise. Which is why Peter and John respond to the amazement of the crowd, because it says everybody, rushed in. They all ran into Solomon's porch. The portico, and they were, because they heard about it and they all wanted to come in and see it. And here's this guy that they've known, this fixture of the community there, who gets carried in every day because he can't walk, hadn't been able to walk since he was born. He gets carried in every day, and suddenly now he's walking out. He didn't even have to wait for his Uber to come pick him up. So they're just utterly astonished, and Peter and John are just kind of like, why are you so surprised, right? Peter asks this kind of dumb question, why are you so amazed? And he says, it's not like we did this. I can understand if you were amazed because suddenly we did this on our own power and our own ability. He's like, but we didn't. That's not what did this. He said, it's the God of our ancestors. Your ancestors, my ancestors. The God who glorified Jesus and raised him from the dead, by the way, after the world did its absolute worst to him and killed him. God, the God of our ancestors, our God raised him up from the dead and glorified him. That's who did this. It's not us, it's God. And he's like, and y'all know everything Jesus did. I think that's kind of the point here. It's not like Jesus did this stuff in hiding. Jesus was out doing this very same thing at the temple, healing people. So he's like, why are you so amazed now? John wasn't surprised that it happened. Peter wasn't surprised. But then again, as Peter says to them, they had faith. They had faith in the name of Jesus. They had faith in Jesus. They had faith in God. And that faith is what made all the difference. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out and enjoy the day. Huggins will be here tomorrow with the DBR for you. So see you later. Boop.